Welcome to my physical science final video. When the character slips on the toy car, he accelerates forward because of his increasing momentum. Acceleration is a vector quantity because it has both direction and magnitude. Acceleration is the measure of change in speed within a given amount of time. Speed is a scalar quantity because it only consists of magnitude. Newton's second law states that force is directly proportional to mass times acceleration. Light Fred is using to show the movie is an example of electromagnetic transverse wave. Waves travel through a medium. Fred's light waves are traveling through air. Increasing the amplitude of the light waves will make them brighter. The wave's frequency is measured by the amount of waves passing through a given point in 1 second. The formula used to find the velocity, wavelength, or frequency of waves is shown right here. In the displacement of Fred, you use the Pythagorean theorem. His displacement is 12.2 meters northeast. Distance is a scalar quantity. If Fred travels a distance of 17 meters with 4 newtons of force, he has done 6.8 joules of work. The metal pot is made of the zinc element, which is an atom. Zinc has the atomic number of 30 based on the fact that it has 30 protons. It is on the periodic table. Zinc is in group 12 in period 4. Zinc has an atomic mass of 65.38 U, a melting point of 787.2 degrees Fahrenheit, and a boiling point of 1660 degrees Fahrenheit. Zinc has 20 isotopes. The number above and below zinc's symbol are coefficients and subscripts. Fred's hypothesis for his experiment is an endothermic chemical reaction, not an exothermic which releases heat. He writes down his products and reactants after he notes that his experiment was a double replacement and that it displayed the conservation of matter. Falling rocks have energy that is kinetic. If they were positioned atop the hill, they would have potential energy. The army man used power to push the rocks, which can be measured in watts. P equals W divided by T. The rock has forces acting on it like gravity and air resistance. The impulse of the rocks is measured with J equals F delta T. In this slide you can see decomposition and fission, synthesis and fusion, and combustion. Because of Le Chatelier's principle, we can predict how a chemical reaction will be altered. TV Fred is watching uses analog technology. If he switched to a digital TV, digital information, the quality would be better. Analog is prone to noise and degradation. Digital storage is the storage of digital information. 1 bit, a binary digit, equals 8 bytes. The earthquake on Fred's TV shows a seismic wave. Primary, secondary, and surface waves are all seismic waves. A sine wave is not. The TV has an electric field. Fred and Barney playing the same note would be resonance. If they were in space, you wouldn't hear them because space is a vacuum. Barney's guitar sound waves are longitudinal. The speed of sound is 331.5 meters per second. If Barney does not increase his speed or change the direction of his playing, it would be equilibrium of a simple mechanical body. Water the alien is holding is a covalent bond. You can measure the density, volume, temperature, area, and pressure of the water. Water is a non-metal made of molecules. Water is not a noble gas. Water is made of atoms which also have neutrons, electrons, and protons. Atoms also have a nucleus. Water also includes ions like cations and anions. Water does not have radioactivity, nor is it a metalloid. The alien is doing an experiment. His control variable is the amount of water. His independent variable is the type of plant. His dependent variable is how much the plant grows. This dude is mad at Fred because his girlfriend cheated on him, which is single replacement. When Fred is punched, it is an inelastic collision because his face does not return to normal. If it did, it would be an elastic collision.